In the beginning of episode 4, Yoonho is about to kiss Mira. He then suddenly stops near her. Then a notification appears. Miss Mira, your 1-month free trial of Boyfriend on Demand has ended. Then she opens her eyes in real life. She checks the ring and it says trial period expired. Seeing this, Mira starts crying. The next day in an office meeting, Mira is still thinking about Yoonho. After the meeting ends, the director says, I have thoughtfully formed the teams and the romantic genre will be handled by Mira and Park. Hearing this, they both are shocked. In the next scene at their office dinner, Sang-woo asks Mira, why do you always look so down these days? Ara says, you must be feeling lonely. How about I set up a blind date for you with a friend of mine? Let me show you his photo. She is about to show her the picture when another colleague starts looking at the photo. Mira also wanted to see the photo. Just then, Park says, but she's already dating someone. Hearing this, everyone is shocked. Mira replies, you must be mistaken. Park says, you yourself said that you were going on a date when we last met. Making an excuse, she says, my friend introduced me to a guy. I only met that guy once. Then she tells everyone, I didn't tell you all because things didn't progress further. Ara says, that means you'll go on the blind date with that guy, right? But Mira refuses, saying, I don't want to go on any date. After dinner, everyone leaves. Only Mira and Park are left. Mira is not getting a taxi, so he says, let's walk a bit. Maybe we'll find one. He then asks, you weren't upset by what I said, were you? I shouldn't have said that. I feel bad. Mira says, it's okay. You were mistaken. Mira thinks after messing everything up, now he is realizing all this. Park says soon we'll be working together. Mira says if you want another partner, you can talk to sir. But Park says I know you don't want to work with me. Hearing this, Mira is shocked. She says no, it's nothing like that. After this, Mira returns home. Later, she gets a call from Zian. She says, you haven't forgotten tomorrow's plan, have you? It's Young's housewarming party. Mira had completely forgotten about this. In the next scene, Mira goes for shopping where she sees a line of girls at one place. She asks a girl who tells her this line is to try Boyfriend on Demand. Hearing this, she is amazed at how obsessed girls are with this app. Just then, Minjin comes to meet her. He asks her, you are enjoying Boyfriend on Demand, right? But Mira says, I don't use it anymore. I only used it for a month. He says, I thought you must have taken a subscription. Mira says, I'm busy with work so I don't get time, Minjin says. Well, now that you're here, have a look around and refresh your memories. But Mira makes an excuse and quickly leaves. Then she gets a call from Zian. Zian says, I have something important to tell you. Don't get angry after hearing this, but a friend of Young's is coming to her place, and your date is fixed with him. Mira doesn't say anything. Zian says, we thought we'd tell you after you got there, but we can't trust you. What if you had shown up in pajamas and a t-shirt? She looks at herself. She is still wearing the same thing. Zian continues, you're not angry with me, are you? Mira replies, no, you did well. The next day, everyone waits for her. Just then, Mira also arrives, wearing a pink dress that suits her very well. They all eat together. They drink and also play many games. Everyone really likes that guy too. After the party ends, that guy asks Mira, how about we meet on the weekend for lunch or dinner? Mira says, let me check my schedule and tell you. But he insists, please check now. I don't like to put things off. Mira says, I'll tell you comfortably after going home. The guy says, listen, didn't you like me? Whatever it is, tell me now instead of refusing later. Mira says, I enjoyed being with you, but beyond this, I'll go alone. Saying this, she leaves from there. Mira then goes to a restaurant and eats a lot of food. Then she also drinks a lot. Now she is waiting for a taxi. Just then, she is truly shocked when she sees Yoonho standing on the other side of the road. Without thinking anything, she goes to him and says, I'm meeting you. After so many days, that's when she realizes it's just his poster. Later, she goes home and checks their subscription. Seeing the price, she is shocked. She angrily shuts the laptop and says, have they lost their minds? Then, she thinks that combining the expenses of parlor, food, and gifts costs more than this. And in real life, it's not possible to find guys better than these. Thinking over everything, she convinces herself to take the subscription. Then she puts the ring on her head. In the next scene, Mira meets the manager. She asks, where are we? The manager says, this is your house in this world. This is a reward for the loyalty you showed by taking the subscription. Then the door of the house opens. The manager tells her that whatever gifts she receives in this world will arrive here. The manager then snaps her fingers and a capsule appears in front. She says, come on now, go on your date. Mira says, I want to meet Yoonho again at the same place where we were separated. But the manager says, you can't do that. If you want to meet the guy of your choice, you'll have to take the premium plan. Mira remembers that the basic plan was for 5 million and the premium for 10 million. Mira says, have you gone crazy? I'm not going to spend 10 million. The manager says, then date the guy I set you up with. Hearing this, Mira enters that bubble. bubble. This time, Mira has become an air hostess. Meanwhile, Mira is serving drinks. She goes to a handsome guy and asks, "What would you like?" He says, "I want you." Suddenly, the guy takes out a gun and takes her hostage. Mira gets very scared. Just then, the hero in black clothes enters. He starts beating that thug and knocks him down. A man grabs Mira. She touches him gently, and the thug falls far away. Seeing this, both are surprised. After the fight ends, he takes off his mask and tells Mira, "Now you are completely safe." Just then, the game notification comes. "Congratulations, you are meeting your new date." Just then, another thug appears in front. The hero beats him, but he breaks the plane's window glass. The plane starts swaying back and forth. Mira says, "I can't handle all this." Then she takes off her ring. In the next scene, Mira has now become a doctor. A nurse says, "Doctor, do something or this patient will die." Mira doesn't know what to do. Just then, a guy comes to Mira. He says, "What are you doing?" He needs a shock. Then he shouts, "Get the gel." Mira applies gel. The doctor delivers the shock, after which the patient recovers. After this, they both are alone. He says, "A man would have died because of your negligence." Meanwhile, Mira is thinking, how could he ever be romantic? The doctor says, "Why do you never answer me?" A week has passed now. She asks, "Answer what question?" He comes closer to her and says, "You're pretending that you've forgotten, but let me remind you. I like you very much. Say that you love me too, or I will die." Hearing this, Mira smiles. Next, we see a scene from a reality show where a long-haired guy wins. He comes in front of Mira and says, "To take with me to paradise, I choose Miss Mira." In the next scene, Mira becomes a princess. A guy in black clothes comes to steal. As soon as he removes his mask, Mira falls in love with him. Next, she becomes a celebrity and falls in love with her bodyguard. She dates many guys. Sometimes she becomes a superstar. Sometimes she's part of the crowd for a superstar. She is very happy in this world. The next day, Mira is in her office. A colleague had gone on a date. She says, "I don't know if he will go on a second date with me or not." Mira says, "You message him directly and ask." Sangwoo says, "Who is giving relationship advice now?" Mira snatches the phone from her hand and messages him herself. Park is also watching all this. Later, the guy's reply comes and the next date is fixed for Saturday. Mira says, "See? Dating rule number 1. To move things forward, you have to ask." Saying this, she leaves from there. In the next scene, Park goes to get coffee. Mira is also there. She asks, "Today, you're only getting one coffee?" He says, "Don't need to today." Park starts moving toward her. Mira's breath quickens, but Park says, "Can you give me some space? I need a straw." In the next scene, Mira comes home. She checks her mobile and is shocked to see that people have made many comments about a typing mistake. She reads the comic book, where the hero asks the heroine, "Will you make me your brother?" Reading this, she is furious. The next day, she apologizes to the director. He says, the hero says, "Will you make me your brother?" And then the next moment, he gives her a ring and asks for marriage. Then he shouts, "How did such a big mistake happen?" Meanwhile, when the writer sees this mistake, she also gets mad. On the other hand, Mira goes into the game. Just then a bubble flies over. She goes inside it. Mira sees the same pink-colored trees, and she is shocked to see Yoonho in front of her. Yoonho says, "We're meeting after 10 years. Mira thinks to herself, "I know this is their trick to make me upgrade my subscription. But for him, this much is acceptable." She asks, "How are you?" He replies, "I'm fine. You've changed a lot. 10 years is a long time, but you are still as beautiful today." They both smile, and the episode ends here. If you liked the video and want to watch the next episode, comment and subscribe for more.